Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fantasy Friday Rundown. It is me, your boy, Zachy Sports, and unlike Kanye West, I actually am putting this shit out on a Friday. Training camp is starting back up, so the football gods are back, snatching ACLs, snatching Achilles, and the first victim is supposed future stud second-year running back Cam Akers. He tore his Achilles before camp started.
Oh, we're here, remember me. Don't let your love burn you back.
This is obviously terrible news for Cam Akers. Achilles injuries are notoriously hard to come back from. It kind of gives me vibes of, David Wilson, who had that bad neck injury, or Javid Best, who couldn't turn his career around. If you're in a dynasty league, I wouldn't have Cam Akers under any circumstances. It's nearly impossible for guys to come back from this. The situation is Darrell Henderson. He's the new lead back for the LA Rams. He's a third-round draft pick. He's an explosive runner. He can catch passes. The Rams will likely bring in somebody, but as of right now, he's a good pick. I'd rather have him than guys like Myles Gaskin and Kareem Hunt, and even I would rather have him than David Montgomery. Remember, life is too short to draft David Montgomery. So if you can get Darrell Henderson around that running back 20 range and there's not a lot of competition, he could be one of those guys that has huge upside. He's definitely a solid running back too. Meanwhile, Saints wide receiver Michael Thomas is undergoing surgery to repair ligaments in his ankle and is expected to be out for 4 months. Pure baseless speculation, which is what this YouTube channel is built on, but I just don't. They had all the problems last year at the beginning of the season. He seems to be a guy that wants to cause a little bit of trouble. Wide receivers are just kind of like this. I don't think he wants to be in New Orleans. I don't think he wants to catch passes from Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston. I think the guy could be out. Speaking of Jameis Winston, we here at the Zachy Sports YouTube channel Fantasy Friday Rundown have exclusive footage of Jameis Winston's latest workout.
Ready, set, hut! Yeah, football time.
Cowboys training camp opened up a week earlier than other teams because they're playing in the Hall of Fame game, and Jerry Jones basically cried about Jimmy Johnson.
How could you this up?
Also said the number one quarterback of the Zachy Sports Fantasy Friday Rundown, your boy Dacky Sports, Dak Prescott, is back. He's full on. He's in 11 on 11. He's practicing in pads. Dak Prescott, MVP this year. Book it. That's our guy. We're hitching our wagon to him. It's Dak season, all right? Strawberry daiquiris all around. We're Daking it up. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were granted their Super Bowl championship rings, which were way too big. At what point do they introduce sort of like John Cena 4-finger rings for these Super Bowl trophies?
John Cena!
Tom Brady came out and said, "Hey guys,
You know what my favorite ring is?
favorite ring is the next ring." What? Tom Brady, I'm tired of this shit, okay? You're the greatest quarterback of all time. It's fine. Stop trying to bring us to that standard, okay? Tom Brady is one of those like stupid motivational videos you've seen personified. Successful more than you gotta want to sleep and breathe air and eat food and jerk off, okay? If you want to be successful, you better take your mother and pound her face into the pavement. You want to know what I do? I wake up at 4:45 each morning. I meditate while running on the treadmill at the exact same time. And then I pull out a book and a journal, and I journal while I'm reading, and I set my goals for the day, and I read books the same. If you're not journaling and reading, you're a pussy. Your favorite ring is the next ring. What about when you beat the Falcons in the Super Bowl after being down 28-3? That was pretty good. Why can't you just be happy with that? Listen, Tom, I don't want to be great. I just want to be mediocre, okay? I'm just trying to make it through the day, all right? I don't want to wake up at 4:45. I do that. Well, once a year you go through that phase. You wake up one time, you're like, oh my God, this is going to change my life. I'm going to have a six-pack in 2 months. by the next day, you're right back to normal. So just let me stay there. Let me be a regular guy. Leave me alone with your, commencement speech nonsense every time you get up on a podium.
Okay? And don't be pointing fingers saying I'm not where I need to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.